And I'm muted. It's okay. Not muted anymore. All good. What I was saying is, we've got a great one, and I can feel the SPs. I can feel them way down low, deep in my gut. And we're going to do the drawing first. So it was the 2022 Series 2 comment that we're going to pick. I got it all ready to go. So let me pull that up for you. Make sure everything's in order. Okay, there it is. Are you guys ready? Let's get 100 people in here. We got 95. In the meantime, I'm going to hit this. Okay, good to go. All right, check it out. Okay, we're going to do the drawing. I already grabbed all the comments. We have 545 unique comments, and I'm going to raffle it off right now. Here it is. The winner is Fast Mike with sentence with the word wit. Very witty, Fast Mike. So Fast Mike, shoot me an email. I can get your address, and I will ship you a box of cards on the house. All right. Now that we got that out of the way, lower this down a bit. Okay. See him? I mounted it and everything. I got the poster board, black poster board, cut it to size, had to custom order it. It's looking spectacular. I don't know what else to say other than Jack is a legend. Can you believe that? What a surprise. Thanks, Mad Joe. Yeah, you got me. Pulled a Chipper Jones 2004 SP in your Series 2 hobby. Well, congratulations. All right, I'm going to pull up the spreadsheet. We're going to get rolling. We're just going to start. No delay. I think a Series 2 hobby will do just fine to bounce the dice off of. Everybody here? Here we go. 8. We're mixing up the names 8 times. Hop over to the spreadsheet. Yeah, you just had a couple laying around. I know. It's hilarious. I'm just glad he was so generous to give me the extra. All right, here it is. So we're going to mix this up one time at first just to get it out of entry order. And now we're going to go to the team list. TS Breaks with a $4.99 says, a striker is a gold shimmer. Khalil Watson to 75 worth grading. Yeah. I'd say. All right, 5 times right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Angels on top. Back to the buy-ins. We're mixing these around 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mike on top with the Angels. Get these in A to Z order and I'll read them off. Diamondbacks Christopher B, Braves Nathan T, Orioles Matt L, Red Sox Matthew B, Cubs Brian R, White Sox Ricky E, Reds Nathan H, Guardians Adam G, Rockies Colby S, Tigers Ryan Lee, Astros Jordan D, Royals John G, Angels Mike S, Dodgers Jack H, Marlins Cliff D, Brewers J Money, Twins Lenny M, Mets Zach G, Yankees James H, Athletics Tanner S, Phillies Brennan B, Pirates Derek R, Padres Brad H, Giants Brian S, Mariners Jake K, Cardinals Anthony N, Rays Mike W, Rangers Lucas M, and Blue Jays Scott R, Nationals Kurt W. Good luck, everybody. Let me print this off, and I'll drop you a link right now. You can double check your teams if you missed them. Mad Joe, I see your super. I'll read it in just a second, buddy. Should be good. Got a big full slate of baseball tonight. You guys got any action? Some high scoring games gonna happen tonight. It's hot, and that means the baseball flies. And there's a game in Coors, and there's a game in Chicago with like 93 degrees with the wind blowing out. The Cubs, Wrigley. There's gonna be some high scoring games. Okay. Mad Joe with the $10 says, so Striker, my understanding is all the big rookies, J-Rod, Torque, Witt, etc. will be in update. So Series 2 is lean. Your thoughts? Welcome to Coffee Talk. Keep crushing. My thought is this product right here is all about getting a supernova hit. So not all products have absolute bangers that you can pull that are worth tons of money. You can go and look at a whole bunch of flagship releases. Just keep going back. Most of them don't have super bangers. Now, maybe there will be a rookie that you can catch like a parallel, a gold, or better, and it can be worth some money. But this has the SPs and the autographs. That's like the primo, you know, one of the top type of rookies that you can get is the short print and the autograph, and you can get them out of here. So this product is going to probably hold decent value because of that. Now, like I said, not all flagship releases have like a sweet SP and rookie auto that you can get. So it doesn't have the base rookies. So the low end of this product is real low. So the floor is like real low, but the ceiling is really high. So low floor, super high ceiling, not much in the middle. So this kind of rip is something that you probably want to be focusing on, just depending on the price points of all this stuff. Mostly hobby and jumbos, just because of the increased chance that you're going to get an SP. And that's kind of my goal, is let's get an SP. And then the secondary goal is let's get a sweet auto. Now, the autos, unless you're getting a jumbo box, you're not guaranteed one. So, but hobby and jumbo, you have an auto or a relic that you're guaranteed. You just got to take all this stuff into consideration. Also, with the hobby boxes, you get the silver pack. So you can get a silver pack auto or low numbered stuff out of there too. That's my thought. Low floor, high ceiling. So you have to either you're into that or not. If you're not into that, that's perfectly okay. You can wait for the next release. Update, most likely going to have all those guys you talked about. So update's going to be freaking awesome. Aaron Judge. So, and Chrome, because they already had their short print rookies in here, that means there's still hope for Chrome that they can have their rookies in that release. Because, so Series 2, we'll just go back to 2018 Series 2 that had the Acuna short print in it. He made it into Chrome. He didn't have a base rookie in there. Kirilov, Marte, and we got a purple Corbin Burns. Stand-worthy card number 1 to 75. 15 to 75. We got a lot of stuff to open tonight, guys, so I'm going to try to keep it moving, keep the pace going. do a little speed rip, a little power rip. Get the stack. Because we got 2 of these hobby boxes and 1 jumbo. And then we've got another hobby box in this break of 2021 Chrome. So we got some nice high-end potential there. And we've got 2 2022 Bowman Megas. And we've got a 2021 Bowman Mega. And what else? We just got like a blaster box of Series 1. Right after this break, we're doing a similar one to this, but it's a deluxe. So we're going to have some higher end stuff in it. Going to have a box of Topps Tribute in that. An additional 2021 Chrome hobby. So we'll have 4 autos coming from that. And we also have, so there's going to be 11 additional hits out of the deluxe, because we're going to have 5 more autos coming out of 2021 Chrome. And this break was I think it was perfectly set up. There was an equal amount of people that wanted to get into the low and the high, which is what I want. I don't want like one just like, oh, everybody wants this one. I like kind of having something for everybody. And this one was perfect. But we're going to be doing more breaks this week, so don't worry if you didn't get in and you wanted to. Blue Jays going to score 10 to 15 tonight. Well, in honor of who's on the mound tonight, if you don't know, maybe you should look into it. I hate switching these all around. We got Siri. Siri's, I don't know. He's a notable rookie. He's getting playing time on a world championship quality team. What is this? Look at this sucker. Look at that. That is a shame. I've never seen one that bad. That's unfortunate. Now, this is the kind of card that you can send back to Topps, and they will replace it, because they only replace cards that are lower than an 8, allegedly. So that is lower than an 8. So you could send that back, and they'll give you a replacement. Who got that, by the way? Sorry, James, that they treated you so poorly. Hopefully they'll make up for it. What's up, guys? Shout out to everybody. Sorry I missed some chats. It's going to happen. I'm not ignoring you. I just can't look at the screen while I do this. And with the base, not much to look for. You can kind of fly through the base. Randy! Generation now. That is a sweet card. I didn't notice that in my box. A powerful honor. Machado hangs swag chain on Tatis after the Grand Slam. I might have to buy this card in a parallel. Kind of just made my day. My day's already made. My daughter's out of school. Summer break. I'm feeling like $1 million today. I hope you guys are too. And maybe you are now. You weren't earlier, but now you are. Because it's time for some fire. Corey pulled an ultra short print Freddie Freeman from a random pack from Walgreens. Excellent. Trent Grisham leading off tonight. I've been running the Braves like every day. Just Braves. Their lineup is so juicy. They got no Albies in the lineup today, which is the only problem. Josh Lowe, rookie. But I like the Padres in the Windy City. We got a numbered card, and it is Alex Bregman. Heading to the Stros, Jordan D. Your son graduates boot camp August 5th. Nice. Halfway there. It's a big milestone. Halfway. Another rainbow foil. Mark Canha. Shohei All-Star card. Yepez. Is that a short? No, not a short print. It looks like one though, doesn't it? Totally looks like a short print. What you talking about, Tim? Sorry, I missed something. I like Strider too. Strider is a legit pitcher. Now that they have him starting, he has a lot of K upside. Generation Now Bueller. I swooped him up on my fantasy team because he's awesome. Clayster says, I love the positive attitude striker. Picked up a PSA 10 gold Tatis debut for a steal. Nice. Guys, there's going to be a lot of opportunities to buy. And I'm looking forward to it. There already is. That's how you have to approach investing. It's buy low, sell high. You buy when everybody's scared. You sell when everybody's euphorically just swimming in money. You know, when the economy's awesome, that's when you sell, even though you don't want to. You don't want to. You're just like, it's just going to go up forever. You got to fight that urge, and that's when you sell. But like when times are down is amazing buying opportunities for not just sports cards, anything. Wait till you see what you're able to get a used vehicle and a home for in the future, in the near future, within the next couple years, maybe sooner. Who knows how fast this stuff happens. But hopefully you got cash, because you're not going to want to take a loan out at whatever the rates end up being. All right, here we go. We got a home run card, and it is Matt Olsen. He was in his A's outfit uniform in the Series 1. So that's cool that they got him in the proper uni. For Series 2. Villar. We got a lot of rainbow foils out of this box already. 3 of them, 4 of them. Alex Reyes, significant statistics. Man, I hate how they're all spun around. Derek Jeter. And what is this? That's a blue significant statistics. So where's the normal one? Right here. Let's compare. There he is. Is it a blue? Yeah, it's got to be a blue parallel. Freddie Freeman. So you probably get one of these per box. And there it is. Tim's Knuckleball with the 5 says, I got the Padres. If you want the powerful honor, keep it. My gift. You got the Padres. Good. You got them tonight? I got them tonight too. With Grisham leading off, I mean, he might not do anything, but the price is right. Acuna, Sweet Shades. He does have some of the sweetest shades. So is Tatis. Appreciate the super, my friend. Yeah, he'll be out. I mean, I don't care. Still my guy. Tatis. I've been keeping up. Trust me, every day I look it up. Tatis news, I'm looking every day like a psycho. This is, let's see, advanced stats to 300. Advanced statistics. Going on the Wolverine stand, going to Washington. Kurt. I'm gonna buy that in a parallel, Tim. I can't keep any cards from breaks. It's not. I don't want to do that. I don't want to get in the habit of like people giving me stuff from the breaks. I feel like that's some, that's yours. Like, I don't know. It's kind of weird, but is this a parallel? That's pretty cool. 1961 MLB All-Star Game, Roberto Clemente. All-Star alum card. Not bad. It's like an actual patch. As far as manufactured relics go, not bad. Yeah, I'm gonna find that card for a steal one of these days. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but I'm gonna find that in a. Let's give it another look. I'm gonna find that in something real nice. Mother's Day, Father's Day, Independence Day, something along those lines for cheap. At least that's the plan. Greenskeeper with $1.99 says Garden looks good. You look good. Series 2, meh. Fair enough. Thanks, Greenskeeper. I thought you might like the Garden tour. Appreciating things such as you do. Yes, I mean, Series 2 is just like that. I think it's a breakers type of product, like a getting into a break type of product. Because if you just buy a box, the odds that you get the short print that you want, not very good. But if you buy into a break and you get one of the teams, that have that ability. Still in his Mariners uniform. What? If you can get into something where they're ripping multiple boxes, especially jumbos, it's the way to go. The checklist overall, yeah, it's not good, but the high-end stuff is there. It's definitely there. It's worth a bullet, in my opinion. What do we want to do? Want to just do another? No, let's switch it up. Let's check out a Bowman Mega. Shall we? Pena, not that I know of. No, they put Siri in Series 2. Raymond. Update's going to be crazy. Guess you got to get it past right there, or else we end up with a concussion. You know what I'm going to do? We're going to do both Megas right now. That way we have 4 silver packs, or Mojo packs, to open up at the same time. There they are. And we'll get Clayton soaking on them. Get it. Right side up. That's how you got to do it. Packs face up with the Clayton soak. Yeah, the short prints are in retail. Joseph, as soon as I can find some retail, I'm going to bust out the spreadsheet and fill in all the odds. And we'll find out how good of a deal retail is for chasing short prints. We know it's not going to be as good for chasing autos, though. But for short prints, usually it is actually better. So there's still going to be some reason. But I did a chase. It seems to me that the better chase with retail is for parallels, which is why I'm going to avoid retail. Probably. Because here's what's going to happen, guys. Most likely. I don't know for sure, but this stuff's probably going to drop in price. Because I've noticed that there's a lot of like negative sentiment about the product. So that's going to decrease the demand. there's still going to be demand, but I think we're going to get a little dip. And then if any of these guys, Witt, Julio, whatever, end up being for real, then it's going to bump back up again. So I think what's going to happen is the hobbies prices are going to drop to the point that the retail is not going to be like a super, super good deal. That makes sense. Like if you can go into the store and buy a $20 blaster box, but hobby is super expensive. Like let's say hobby was like a hobby box was going for $150 and a jumbo was like closer to $300. Sometimes they're like $299 or around $300. Then retail is a steal. But when the prices, the hobby prices drop to that point, then retail is not as good of a deal anymore. So these are just the base packs. We're gonna get some firsts. Sit back and relax. Kick your feet up. Let all your worries fizzle away into the ether. You're surrounded by friends and like-minded individuals. All of your cares disappear. Sorry, the music just reminded me of like a real comforting situation. Tatis first. Got a little Trout. Wood. Mead Chrome. It's probably the best Chrome we've got so far. Julio Chrome. Ooh, Ellie Chrome. And a Warming Chrome. Okay. Some good Chrome. Good Chrome, good paper out of that. Nice couple of boxes, I think. Let's get into the good stuff, though. Matthew, coming in with a $4.99 super chat, says, just pulled a redemption for Bobby Witt Jr. Gypsy Queen auto out of 50. Should definitely redeem and grade rather than flip for a profit right now. I mean, I don't know, man. Who knows? Couldn't tell you. I think either way could be good. That's a cheap way out, but I don't know. We got, is that a parallel? No, that's an insert. Jackson Cower, Rookie of the Year favorites. Wilman Diaz. San Quentin. So it seems like it's fallen about every other box for the parallels, which is typical. So we'll see. See if we get two. Looks like we got one already. Ooh, is that a red? Or is that a... We'll see. Very quickly. Hi-Fi Futures. Jason Dominguez to 199. That's sweet. We got a notable player. James, hopefully this makes up for that first one. How do you know if it's a parallel or insert? A parallel is like it's a base card in a different color that's numbered. This is a parallel insert, so it kind of checks both boxes. Another first and Torkelson. 2 packs of this left. How much is a Jordan auto 3 of 5 Topps Chrome worth? Any idea? Well, you didn't give me a year. That really does matter, King. And what you're going to want to do is go directly to eBay and just look that up. Anything close, just type in the year. You don't got to type out of 5. Just find out what the other parallels are worth. Reed Detmers. If anybody has a question like, hey, what's this card worth? Just go to eBay and look it up. Look at sold listings. And then look at the lowest price you can buy it for and kind of work it out that way. We got another parallel, so 2 out of 4, just like I thought. It's another one of these. Man, I've been pulling these insert parallels left and right. Joe Ryan, Rookie of the Year favorite. That's to 199. Going to Lenny. Yeah, it's hard, if not impossible. They have multipliers you can use. Like you can find out what the base PSA 10's worth and then figure out the multiplier. You can look that up. I don't know what they are right off the top of my head. Blaze Jordan back-to-back. And Jorbit. A little quick wander chase. We don't have any wanders on the board yet. Hopefully we get one out of here. J-Rod SP or J-Rod Auto from Series 2. Win-win. What's the best first from Bowman 2022? I don't know, man. They go up and down depending on their performance all the time. Ellie De La Cruz, probably. Or, well, actually, Watson. Khalil Watson and De La Cruz are two of the biggest ones. You got, like, Wood from San Diego is another good one. Montgomery, Mead, I guess. Some people like Muncie. Trio is actually like performing well in the minors, so that's a guy who's moving up a little bit in the rankings. But you got to just go look and find out like what their auto is going for, and then you can kind of just see which one's more desirable, because you can find base chrome. If it has a scratch on the front, you know, it's worth next to nothing raw. You can get it for a couple of bucks, $5, even like the best ones. You could probably get a Watson with like OC Watson or something for like $5. So you want to look at PSA or whatever company you like to look at. I like to look at PSA. Willie Mays, Joey Wendell Blue for a reference point. If you look at an 8, PSA 8, that's typically like what a raw card goes for. PSA 9 is one that's in good condition, really good condition. You probably can't even tell there's anything wrong with it. There we go. We got one wander for the stage. And then a 10 is what a perfect card should be, or as close to it as possible. Even 10s aren't perfect. Tampa Bay, Mike. Chrome Vlad. And there's the Tatis number medallion. Sleeve up that Chrome Vlad real quick. Put him in the secondary pile. Another Vlad. Home run challenge, Joey Gallo. Gallo's picked it up a little bit. He's still batting 9th. But over the last week or so, he's collected some hits. Wow, what a little box, man. This little blaster's panning out. Got a base wander and an insert wander. You want me to break that all down for you right now, JV? So funny. Dude, it's pretty difficult to go through all the cards and try to think of like what cards are good and separating them and putting them on the stage and talking and like trying to break down the value of a 2022 jumbo box and see if there's any profit to be made and the odds that it would take, and then dollar per parallel, dollar per insert, dollar per auto, dollar per SP. Can't really do that on the fly, brother. Forgiveness. You don't like Key Brian, Rick? Okay. Fine. He's the best player on the Pirates, which isn't saying much. That's like saying the best player on the Tigers. Silver pack. Let's go. Talk about why you don't like A&G. I actually do like A&G. Kelnick. Nothing fancy in that. Let's turn 2. What's up, buddy? Michael, how's it going? No, I don't know anything about Absolute. I'm probably not going to dabble much in Absolute unless you guys want. Like, if you guys want me to, I will. But Absolute's a very low-end product. You do get a lot of autographs out of there. So it's a really nice for $1 per autograph. But the base cards are worthless for the most part. I mean, you can get, you know, a parallel of like a hot rookie or something and it'll hold a little value, but base cards are practically worthless, and even the autographs, a lot of stickers. Now, if the price is right, it's fine. But the price is not right now, in my opinion. I'm not spending that much, unless you guys want me to. But I don't feel like spending that much on a real low-end product. I try to make the breaks as good as possible. Like I think about these a lot. I don't just throw breaks together. Like, there's a lot of thought and purchasing that has to go into it. And throwing an Absolute in there would be something that could be for like a hits for days mixer. Add 6 hits, whatever. That'd be fine. But even for that price right now, I believe Absolute should be down more around like $125, and I think it's like $160 right now, and that just doesn't sit right with me. I feel like we can do much better for that for $160. Look at this. That is a short print, and it's Tyler O'Neill. So we got an SP, and it's Tyler O'Neill. Can you believe it? It's going to happen. All we can hope for is to just hit the SP. That's the goal. Hit an SP. Now, who it is, we have no control. We don't have control over any of that. But if we can hit one, we can get that taste in our mouth of like, ooh, can you imagine? Are you kidding me, Wicked? Wicked says I pulled 3 autos from 1 Bowman Mega from Target yesterday. That's incredible. I'm glad the short prints are flipped around too. No hit club, Clayton Claus. Ozzie Smith relic to 199. That's one of the better relics that you could probably pull out of here. I'm sure there's better, but Hall of Fame, bat relic, numbered. It's checking a lot of boxes. Very nice. Anthony, congratulations. I'm glad you can get in. I'm glad we got that situation worked out. Urquidy's on the mound today. I love checking out the lineups beforehand. That way I know, like, this guy's pitching. It's the only thing I really... Dylan Cease is pitching against the Tigers tonight. He's going to hurt them. Bad. It's going to be another one of those. It's going to be an embarrassing situation, probably. Dylan Cease is really good. He's been volatile, though, this year. Some ups and downs. Oh, so we had Acuna in the first one. But yeah, Acuna does have sweet shades, so does Soto. Just gotta put the stack of base aside. Anytime you're ripping a bunch of flagship, the base piles up quick. One card I want to offer. There we go. He's on What Happened to Rodriguez for Detroit. He's on like a personal something. It's something personal, allegedly. So, who knows? He's probably personally disgusted with the team. I'm not putting him on the stage. Sorry. Sorry, Jake. You still get the card. He's just not going to stink up the stage. It's unacceptable. Numbered card. Gold. We didn't get a gold out of that first box, did we? That's kind of a weird. What are these? 1 out of 17. We should have got a gold out of that first box. I don't remember seeing one. I think I already looked at those. I did. Rainbow foil. Piscotti. Do I only do breaks? I do personal openings. I do breaks. I do some IRL stuff. I've done some little like shopping excursions. We've done streams by the fire. All kinds of stuff, but mostly baseball card content. I do breakdown videos where I go through all the pack odds and multiply it by the price per pack and find out what format is the best. I break down production runs sometimes. Yelich. Is there somewhere I can find the box breakdown spreadsheets? You can find them in the video. Well, I don't have links to the actual spreadsheets. I don't give those away. Am I selling any Guerrero Jr. cards? There might be some on my eBay store. Let me drop you a link if anybody wants to get in on the breaks. Best way to do it is to become a slammer. That's a member of the Patreon group. And there's a video on the homepage of my website, strikerbreaks.com. Breaks down everything about what it is to be a slammer, blah, blah, blah. How does it feel to know you likely have one of the top K collections out there? I know of someone who has a bigger one than me. K collection, that is. And I was in awe. Pure, just jaw-dropping. I can't believe it. When I saw him going through all his cards, I was just like, we're talking like 20 of the same card over and over and over. 20 of these, 30 of these, 50 of these, all different. I was like, how'd that work out for you? But I do have a pretty legendary K collection. Dobnak, rainbow foil, strawberry. So it's like they just put one facing the other way just to like, hey, what you think about that? We'll throw you off. Mize, Tommy John, shambles. The Tigers are in total shambles. It's so bad that even AJ Hinch, I think, doesn't care. I was listening to an interview the other day with him, and they asked him, like, hey, so, like, what's the problem with the team? You know, what needs to be changed? What can be done better? Like, all this. He just goes, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, I've never heard that response out of a manager or coach before. Usually they're just like, yeah, we just got to make a couple of small tweaks here and there. You know, we got to just, there's always something little that can be done. Our starting pitching needs to last longer. We need to get on base. We need to see more pitches. We need to make better contact. There's always like, there's a million things you could say. He just is like, I don't know. Great. He's not going to be the coach of the Tigers for very much longer, I don't think. And it's not going to be because we fire him. It's going to be because he's like, hey, 29 other teams. Greenskeeper with a 499 says, Striker, I need advice. 95 days till the wedding. Only thing left to do is pick a song for the dance with my mom. What'd you choose for your wedding? I eloped. My wife and I went to Jamaica. It wasn't like a didn't tell anybody elope thing. It was a, hey, we don't want to deal with the hassle and the cost of a normal wedding, so we're just going to peace out. And everybody was fine with that. It was great. We saved a ton of money. We had an amazing, amazing vacation. As far as picking a song to dance with your mom, oh my gosh. I'll have to get back to you. I'll have to think about that. I can't just tell you a song right now and have it be subpar. Got to put some thought into it. But I appreciate you. Bob Marley then? Yeah. One Love. It's pretty legit. Talk about paradise, man. Jamaica is paradise. Also, there's some real bad parts, but pretty true with anything. But where we stayed, like in a resort, fenced off, it was awesome. Castellanos, here's the Independence Day this year. And I gotta say, I've seen better Independence Day parallels. 2018 comes to mind. 2018 Independence Days were just spectacular. 2019 were really nice too. But that one's to 76, and it's going to Nathan. Nice color match, at least, red on red. And it doesn't really matter how it looks. It's the fact that it's numbered to 75. I'm just being picky. Trying to review and judge. Because you can't just be like, oh yeah, everything's awesome. Everything's perfect. Everything's good. Everything's awesome. We got 2021 Mega. Yeah, the stars and stripes for just the stars. It strikes me as a lazy move, Chris. That's the thing about it. If it was like, if there was some more thought put into it, okay, but just stars. And another reason why I think I don't like that as much is because I'm thinking Panini with just the stars. You know how they have those cards, like the star cards? So it kind of cheapens it a little bit. But when they did the full foil look, the stars and stripes foil, if they would have done some kind of foil, like if the red stars would have been foil, that would have been cool. I think it would have helped. They don't appear to be foil though. It just looks like it's printed on. And how fun is that, just to print it on? I want it to be special. That's a special card. To 76. Highly desirable, collectible Independence Day parallel. Make it nice. Bobby Witt Jr. Callahan. Volpe. There's an Alcantara first. Ivan Johnson Chrome. Morel first. Is he? I think this dude might be. Yeah, he is. He is playing. That was a quick turnaround, wasn't it? I want to look. Hold on. So I'm pretty sure the dude's leading off. He is. This guy's leading off for the Cubs. Okay. Trent DeVoe first. Yeah, he's leading off. He's going to probably do something tonight. He's a righty against... Manaea's good, but 93 degrees with a 12-mile-per-hour wind blowing out in the friendly confines. Thanks, Bowman Brent. All right, the friendly Mojo packs. There we go. Blaze Jordan. That's a good one. I like Blaze. I still do. He's still really young, guys. Tons of potential, tons of power upside, especially with the DH. Universal DH. Even if he can't field, he's going to have a place. If he can hit. I'm putting him up there. Morel hit a home run in his first at-bat. Mo better breaks, misses Tatis. He'll be back soon, don't worry. And he's going to come back with a bang, too. You watch. Home run, first AB back. I could see it. He did it twice last year. Or 2 years ago. We got a green. Here it is. Dropping it down. First. Nick Maton. And a Wander to follow him up. Mojo Wander. You can barely hear me? That's got to be on your end, Dale. Because I'm looking at my thing and it's like peeking into the red. So if you can't hear me, that's on your end. Is anybody else having that problem? I got you, Ian. It'll be all good. $88 raw. No, it's not. Go look at the sold listings. You probably find one for like $5. The last one sold. Should I put Wander up there? That's a pretty bad card. I might put it up there. De La Rosa. Loud and clear. Okay. Thank you. That's what I thought. This is 2021 Chrome Hobby. We got 2 guaranteed autos coming out of here. We're going to follow that up with a jumbo box of Series 2. So hopefully we get another short print out of there. I like Allen and Ginter to this point. I want to open a box and see what it's all about. I open a box every year, usually for my PC. I've even gotten into like big dollar breaks. Like I've bought into breaks, case breaks of Allen Ginter. I don't like every year, and I'm not like saying go out and buy a case, but I like how it's different. I like it at first. We don't rip a ton of it, but I like it for something different and just like rip a box. I like opening everything new, unless it's certain low end stuff. Here's a Key Bryan rookie. Is that regular Key Bryan? Just fine. Okay, thank you. Not really, Don. There's a little hole in the wall card shop here, and it's fine. Prices aren't great. You're not going to find any good deals. And I've said this before many times, but just picture Pulp Fiction, picture the pawn shop. Yerman Mercedes to 250. It's like the Pulp Fiction pawn shop. Every time I go in, I'm waiting for the GIMP to come out. No offense, Mike. I love you, but. There's better ones in... Where'd you say you're from? Clarkston? Oh, there's better ones near you. Much better ones. Look in Lake Orion, there's Primetime. Primetime's a nice spot. It's expensive. Or standard, I should say. Just standard pricing. Rick Alvin Day Castro. Autograph number 1. It's just like that place is... Primetime is like clean, organized. They have comic books there too. He's always got pretty much everything at Primetime. Leon with a $49.99. Thank you. The whole Tigers roster is an inactive list. Disappointing. Dude, I feel ya. Appreciate the generous super chat, man. I was looking at the Tigers roster today, just shaking my head. The one thing they do have going for them is that they have like half of their lineup is switch hitters. Let me rattle off some names. This is what the Tigers lineup is today. Victor Reyes, Harold Castro, Willie Castro, and then you got Austin Meadows, okay, big leaguer. Javi Baez, all right, but he hasn't hit worth anything. Robbie Grossman, everybody knows him. Jonathan Scope, yay. And then Cody Clemens. Tucker Barnhart. It's not the... Listen, the fact that we got Austin Meadows and Javi Baez in there, that's something. But they gotta hit. Or else they're no good. They're just as good as a replacement player. Victor Acosta first. It's good chrome. Not to mention the fact that Drew Hutchinson is pitching tonight. We do have Tarek Skubal. He's the man. Look at that. That's a pretty hard to pull insert. Summer camp, Wander. I mean, stand worthy? I think it might be. I don't know what it's worth, but in a gem, probably something. Because it's a sweet card. And it's hard to pull. Not like a case hit situation, but... You know, you don't get a ton of cards in these boxes. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button, we only have 118. And I'm really looking to get to 200. I know you guys can do it. Hook me up. Take a moment. Hit the like, please. And make sure you're subscribed if you're new around here. I can't believe that like 50% of the people that watch the channel aren't subscribed. Blows my mind. I would love a sub. I do pull a ton, King Blitz, of Wander cards for the breakers. Actually, I get quite a few myself, too. I've pulled about every Wander I've wanted so far, other than a parallel. Green Machine coming right now. Drew Romo. 81 of 99. Going to Colorado. Glad to see Colby get a stand-worthy card. Thanks, Eric. You hooked me up. Appreciate it. Did we get the like spike? Oh, yeah, we're getting there. And a redemption. Come on, big money. Purple auto of Misael Urbina of the Twins. Put them up there just to show you. Congratulations, Lenny. You're chasing the Wander Home Run Challenge card. That's one that I didn't get for my PC. I got all of the other one. I got doubles of most of the Home Run Challenge cards. Never got the Wander, though. I've already entered in I've entered in this many of them so far. I know I hit at least 2 of them. But I don't know because I don't know how far their home runs went. And I went for the big bonus. Shimmer. Miguel Amaya. Unnumbered. Oh, King. It's all right. Power went out. Whoa. Heat wave power situation. I haven't turned the air on yet. I told you guys how I roll with that. I wait. It's going to have to be tomorrow. Or maybe even tonight. My wife was like, it's going to be like 90 the next few days, so you might want to turn the air on. I'm like, I got it under control. But see, I'm down here in the basement, and it's only 72 degrees. It's perfect. Okay, we got 1 jumbo box remaining for this break, and then we're going to start break number 2, which is similar to this, but we're adding some primo stuff. We're adding 11 hits. 13 hits, actually. I just realized there's actually 13 more hits in the next break. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this. It was stuck right in there. Soto. We'll start with the silvers. You have 3.5 complete sets. How'd you get all those, Eric? Did you do like a bunch of retail rip-in or case break or something? Mine was from all different ways, but mostly I did the Fat Pack case. I got a lot from that. Red Sox King, you're late. All good. Can always watch it afterwards too. 2-3 times. Go back and watch it 2-3 times. You'll find something new every time. 95 in Missouri. Yeah, that's coming our way. It's going to be here. I mean, it's already hot. Like it said 101 on the little thermometer. I know it wasn't that hot though. It had to have been about high 80s. But the house stayed cool all day. Like it was actually comfortable all day. We kept everything shut down from last night. Opened the windows at night. Got nice and cool in the house, and then just closed it up. Didn't open anything, and it's fine. Strasburg Rainbow Foil. Followed by Ryan Vilade. And that is, what is this, a short print? To 60, 65, is that? Yeah. Yeah, I guess this is a short print. Rookie SP. Another Colorado hit. Should you buy Series 2 or wait? It just depends on how you view opening cards, what you want to do. Like, are you willing to take the gamble for the big hit? That's what it's about. You want to take the gamble for the big hit, then do it. But if you can't afford, like if you're the kind of guy that likes to nickel and dime your opening, trying to sell off like a little pieces here and there, you get a good rookie, maybe you send that off to get graded, try to make your money back or more, or or are you the kind of guy that's looking for that big hit? If you just want the big boy and it doesn't matter if you miss, it's just like you tried. And then Series 2 is a good release. But if you require like a nice spread to like piece things off, then there's no low end. There's no lower medium end for this product. It's all high end. Like you get the big boy hit or you don't get anything really. Oh, I guess you could get this too. Keep Brian Hayes home field advantage. They look a little different, don't they? The first one I've seen. And this set looks a little bit different than Series 1. It's got almost looks like little sparkles on it, but not quite. So that's a pretty tough pull. And Derek. Derek's got the Pirates. Congratulations, Derek. We got a David Fletcher, Giolito, Freeman, and that's probably it for that pack. For sure. There's allegedly like another Wander in these sets. Haven't seen one yet. Unless I passed it up and didn't realize it. Or is it like an SP? Is it like just like a real hard base card to hit? Royals Rainbow. Miles Straw Gold. Vladdy Significant Stats and a Stanton. We'll fly through this stuff. Looking for that Wander card that I just mentioned. This? They're calling that a Wander card? That's a checklist. I don't consider that a Wander. I thought I saw another like variation of the Wander Cup. But okay, if that's it, then that's nothing. Pablo Lopez Gold, and here we have our hit. Wow. George Springer Auto Relic to 50. I get asked that question all the time. Who's the most underrated player in the league? It might be this guy right here. Nothing but production out of this guy. Top of the order, getting 5 ABs. Can hit a home run. He can do it all. That's a pretty sweet card. Going to Scott, congratulations. Got a McCovey and a Vlad All-Star card. Springer's still a thing. I don't know. He doesn't have much of a hobby, but he's, like I said, probably the most underrated player in the league. He's an amazing talent. A card like that with a patch and an auto and low numbered, it'll be worth something. Not a patch, a relic. Dude, we got 2 Ks. I'm seeing them every time now. I'm seeing K popping up all over the place, and I don't like it one bit. Maybe it's the hat. Austin Barnes and Josh Van Meter Gold. There's our gold. Got a gold out of the jumbo at least. I mean, those are much easier. 1 out of 6? Yeah, 1 out of 6. Should get at least 1, probably 2 out of every jumbo box that you get. Yeah, I remember that. Shohei hits 3 home runs card. Yep. What's up, Elan? Sandy Alcantara is the most underrated. Well, there's a bunch of pitchers that you could put into the most underrated category, but I don't even count pitchers as players. Because then it's like all of a sudden like, hey, most underrated Tommy John. Just like that. I'm especially jaded after the Casey Mize situation. Nice Machado, rainbow foil. And we got a numbered die cut Yogi Bear. Yogi Bear. The A's there is just not very pronounced. to $2.99. Going to the Yankees. James got that one. Making up for it, James. They're making up for it little by little. Give you a couple stand-worthy cards. Okay, halfway through the jumbo wheel. We got 4 left. So Eric agrees. Springer is good. How much was Springer's career hurt by the Astro scandal? A lot. I wouldn't say his career was hurt by that because he got paid. His reputation was tarnished. But see, he did it smart. He moved to another team. Totally, everybody forgets about it, right? Your new team, they absolutely forget about it. They don't care. They just want you to produce. The rest of the league, they still remember. Or the rest of the fans of the rest of the league, they still remember. But your hometown fans don't care at all. Very little. Joe Adele. That's a sick card. The gold foil Future Stars. And Silver Slugger Barry Larkin. Yeah, the Blue Jays are real happy to have him. He's the engine. Springer leads off with a home run all the time, it seems like. When you have that potential in your leadoff guy, it's just he can just boom on the board. First pitch of the game, like we're up 1-0. That most teams don't have a leadoff guy that can do that easily. Most teams use, a guy that can get on base, which he can do as well. They're not all busts. Magic. Mountcastle is a heart of the order player. There's a whole bunch. Just go down the list. Key Bryan's a heart of the order player. Jazz Chisholm's the best player on that team by a long shot. Jazz is a superstar in the making. People still have great hope for Joe Adele. Rainbow foil Nemo. And Jason Castro gold. We got an Andrew McCutchen, Major League Material, pinstripe. Game used memorabilia. Not numbered. Going to the Phillies. And that is Brennan. Sweet shades for Mookie. Norton with a $4.99 says, just wanted to give you a shout out for being awesome and always doing everything you can to bring the best breaks and experience. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's a short term, people want immediate results out of rookies. It's not how it works. Occasionally it happens, but there's an adjustment that needs to be made. When you make it to the bigs, just ask Vlad. When you have that player who comes up and immediately crushes, granted, India's a little bit older, he had more seasoning, but you're a special talent when you just come right up to the bigs and start crushing. Like Bo, no one thought Bo, but yeah, Bo was a big prospect, but he wasn't people weren't drooling and waiting to get Bo, right? Oh, I can't wait. He came up and was just I own this league. Vlad took a little more time, but he figured it out, got in the gym, lost some weight. Connor Overton gold foil. And then you can look at the other side. Sometimes huge prospects come up and flounder. Gavin Lux, it took Gavin Lux quite a while. But he's finally paying off. I think he's batting near 300. Took the pressure off of him, put him at the bottom of the lineup, give him some rest, put him in good situations to succeed. I believe that's why Lux is excelling. Took a little bit of seasoning, but he figured it out. You can look at it at the other end and look at like Nick Senzel, Carter Keyboom. These guys are like big prospects and they just fizzled. Haven't done much. Mike with a $4.99 super chat says, I'm hooked from break one, Striker. Feels good to be a slammer and get Wander out of the box. Literally out of the box. Sweet, Mike. Appreciate you. Thanks. Love the good vibes and the good energy. It's flowing. Home run challenge, Salvador Perez. You ain't hitting them like you used to. But there's still a chance. Bailey Ober. He's not getting to 50 this year. Look at that passion. People wonder why I like Tatis. Passion. Flair. Pizzazz. Set these aside. All right, you guys want to check out the hits? Let's see what we got here. Quick scan. What are we doing for the McCutcheon Relic, Barry Larkin, Silver Slugger, Yogi Berra, and that is numbered to 299. Raquelvin De Castro, first auto. Yermin Mercedes, rookie purple. Drew Romo to 99. Urbina, purple auto. That's going to be a first. That would probably be the hit of the break. It's a nice one. Velade, short print. Home field advantage, Key Brian Hayes. Another contender for hit of the break, but I'm going with right here. George Springer to 50. Auto, Swatch Auto, also known as a Swatto, because I like this. I like this card a lot. Striker's hit of the break. How about a Wander Mojo? Maton Green to 99. Blaze Jordan first Mojo. Castellanos, Independence Day to 76. Ozzie Smith, Bat Relic, number to 199. Tyler O'Neill, short print. Little Tatis. Soto box topper. Clemente manufactured relic. 3 more Wanders. Boom, boom, boom. Joe Ryan to 199. Dominguez to 199. Strasburg advanced stats to 300. Bregman to 299. Burns to 75. All right, break number 2 starting right now. It's the deluxe version of this very break. You ready for some more fire? More. Fire. Let's go. Before you can even bat your eye, on the stage, ready to roll. Here we go. Is everybody here for break number 2? Beast with a 26-month hitter membership says, did you get Absolute? And are you getting Select FOTL? Now, Select FOTL I will get. Absolute, haven't gotten it yet. Once it drops in price, which it will. If it drops, I'll get a little bit. Just for like hits for days breaks. Select FOTL, that's another story. I'm going to get some of that. That's not available yet, is it? I don't know what the situation with the Select FOTL is. But I can check it out like immediately, right now. Let's see what we got. Oh ho ho. Live in 1 day, 16 hours, 44 minutes, and 12 seconds. Man, they're starting at pretty high, $350. You get 2 autographs and 2 memorabilia cards in a box of select. The FOTLs have exclusive hits in there. It looks like 4 orange or blue Pulsar base parallels and 3 numbered prisms and 5 inserts per box on average. The first off the line, look for 2 autographs, one of which is an exclusive FOTL orange or blue Pulsar, and 2 memorabilia cards per box on average. It looks pretty cool. I like the design. That actually does look really cool. Pretty standard for select, but a little different. So yeah, I'll get a few boxes of that. Okay, here we go. We're rolling. 5. Break number 2. The deluxe begins. As soon as I pull up the spreadsheet, which is right now. Come on over. Okay, we're going to give this one mix to get it out of order. There's 1. Going to the team list 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Orioles on top. Back to the buy-ins. And that is 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ian. On top with the Orioles. A to Z. Here are your teams. Diamondbacks, Brian S. Braves, Taylor T. Orioles, Ian O. Red Sox, Brandon K. Cubs, Timothy F. White Sox, Colin H. Reds, Jack H. Guardians, Joe V. Rockies, Robert T. Tigers, Richard H. Astros, Raymond V. Royals, Mark H. Angels, Ryan C. Dodgers, Angela A. Marlins, Ryan G. Brewers, Mike B. Twins, Mike W. Mets, Jason S. Yankees, Stephen R. Athletics, Bobby T. Phillies, Kelvin M. Pirates, Adam D. Padres, Steve B. Giants, Christopher M. Mariners, Andrew K. Cardinals, Lucas M. Rays, Hal J. Rangers, Paul C. Blue Jays, Sean M. Nationals, Dylan M. Good luck, everybody. Get you a link. There's your link. And I'll print that off. We'll be ready. Bud missed out, had a busy day. Oh, we're going to be doing plenty more this week, Bud. We'll be doing some high rollers. I ordered some real fine stuff. Real high-end stuff coming in. So much so it cleaned me out. So it'll be good. It'll be really good. Oh, big stack. Okay. Let's start with a hobby. Dansby just hit a homer. Oh, guys, I put a Braves lineup in, and with Dansby, so that's good. It's good to hear. I got the Braves and the Padres, so we're gonna need those to be the 2 highest scoring games of the day. Silver pack number 1. Riley could easily be an all-star. I don't know about Dansby. He is really good, though. Whoa, what is this back here? We got something fancy. Pete Alonso. Polanco. Something crazy coming up. What is this? Carlos Rodon. To 25. I thought that was an orange. 21 of 25 auto. That's how we're going to start out. He's got a pretty nice sig, too. Colin, congratulations. Stand-worthy card number 1. Orange Rodon. That's a good way to start the show. Start to break. Albies is out for the season? No. I mean, it doesn't really affect me in any way. That's just a shame. Showed up just in time for a hit. Yeah, you did. Yeah, nice free auto. That's right. That is how you start a high roller. If you're just joining us and you haven't hit the like button, please and thank you. Rigsby says he's not out for the season. Okay. He's a very important piece of that puzzle. I mean, they look unstoppable right now. Pitching staff is still questionable, but Strider is making things a little easier. We're gonna fly through the base. I'm not even gonna flip those around, I don't think. I don't see a reason. It's too annoying. It annoys me so much flipping those cards around. I know it annoys people watching sometimes too, because I've gotten comments, but it's like, if I was actually looking for a card, which we're really not, then I would flip them around. Freddie Peralta generation now. By instinct, it's going to happen a couple times. Here's Bryce. Peds, what's happening? Let's see. Oh, short print of Joe Ryan. We're getting the short prints. That's what I like to see. Going to the Twins. Mike. What are these again? 47. I'm complaining about it. There's the regular one. Paul, you know. It's like, I understand everybody wants everything perfect, and I get it, you know. Aaron Nola, another numbered. Doesn't it look like he's got a swollen eye or something, like a black eye there? Aaron Nola relic to 199. Swatch. Who's got the Phillies? Calvin. Congratulations. Nice blue one. Joe Ryan's pitching tonight too. 357. I see ya. Yeah, he does look like he's got a shiner. Two of them almost. Looks like he had an allergic reaction to nuts or something. Ricky. Bobby? Ricky Bobby? If you ain't first, you're last. Yeah, good rate of SP pulls. I mean, have we already got 3? Is it 3 or 4? Sunflower seeds got him? Maybe. I don't know how you could pitch like that. You can barely see. Peds is at the gym. What a trooper. Tuning in from the gym. Love it. Speaking of gym, my diet is going phenomenally. Already lost 8 pounds in 2 weeks. All fat and water. Stack number 2 begins. Evan White. Evan White Rainbow. Boz rookie. And a gold. Edmund Sosa. I knew we were gonna get one. I knew it. Bam! Got the Julio. Let's go. Andrew. Yes. That's why we do it. That's why you do Series 2. People are gonna start realizing that. Especially when they look up how much these cards are going for. Ungraded. Bam! In the window. Alrighty. Let's go! Out of a hobby box. I'm going to start keeping track of this too, because sometimes hobby boxes and jumbo boxes, you know, you hear rumors. Easier to pull out of one than the other. Yep. Good luck, Peds. That's what it is. Home run challenge, Arenado. Soto significant statistics. Kyle Lewis. Gold. Jake McCarthy rookie. That's not too bad. Jake McCarthy, never know. Rookie golds. You just got to take care of them just because one day, you never know. They might be a superstar. Sweet Shade, Xander Bogaerts, and the rainbow foil DJ Stewart. Yepez rookie. Bowman. Mega boxes. Two of them. Actually, we have 3 if you count 2021. Got Julio at plus 500 to win AL Rookie of the Year. It's a nice price. You want a chrome version of that J-Rod? Well, I mean, if that's the pose for his chrome cards, which I doubt it's going to be that pose. Because Bat Down wasn't the same in chrome. However, the Vlad short print was. So it could be. Clayton, you want to do your thing again? Good luck on the mojos. Ryan, there's a link pinned to the top, man, to get into the Patreon group. The members of Patreon get notified when I list a break, and they get a link to my store, which is at strikerbreaks.com. So if you're interested, you can become a member of the Patreon group, also known as a slammer. It's an elite group of tactical assassins. And there's a video on strikerbreaks.com on the homepage about like what it is to be a slammer. No, the SPs don't come in different colors. The SPs are what they are. Miguel says, can we buy cards out of you? I'm not a card dispenser, Miguel. They don't come out of me, man. Although you might think they do because of how I'm surrounded by cards 24/7 and just pumping them out left and right. We're looking for some chromes. Some chrome first. This is just the base packs. There's a Muncie. Any good chrome first, it's a bonus. It's a win. Maybe a Wander rookie. That'd be a partial win. I don't see why we wouldn't get one. Other than the fact that there's 100 of those cards in that set. Nothing crazy out of the base. There's just going to be a lot of cards in this break. I'm going to run out of room. All right, the good stuff. Trying to get to 250 likes. Oh, we're almost there. Not going to be a problem. I hope. Am I going to the National in July? I'm not planning on it. I do want to get to a National, though. You never know. I might go. Although, when in July is it? So I have something going on in July. Bunch of firsts. All firsts out of that Mojo pack. Look at that. One of those guys are bound to hit. Opinion on Kelnick? Nah. Not looking great. Mead? That's a good one. Mead first. Last pack, we gotta get a parallel out of here. Oh. Bunch of firsts, though. Bunch of firsts. Switch it up. One of these. We got 2 of these today. So we're gonna be 4 autos deep into the Bowman Chrome. 27. Oh, it's in August? That I might be able to do. Maybe I should start looking into this. It's in Chicago, right? If I go, I'm going to be coordinating with some of you guys so we can all meet up. Sold your Wit SP for J-Rod. Interesting. I think it's a win-win situation. Oh, that's a nice one. Luis Rodriguez refractor to 499. Going to the Dodgers. Angela. Oh, it's in Atlantic City? Nah, I'm not going to Atlantic City. I thought that was last year in Atlantic City. Did they even have it last year? I'm getting it all mixed up. If it's in Atlantic City, I'm not going. That's a truck. It's a trek. I can do the Chicago one, because that's only 6 hours away. Vicky, incoming. I mean, I suppose I could. Oh. Yeah. There's a small possibility I make it to Atlantic City. Speckle. Kyle Hurt to 299. Marlins are on the board, ladies and gentlemen. Ryan, congratulations. You got a Speckle first auto. Chicago last year. Gotcha. I'm going to leave the door open. I'm not going to say absolutely not. But I really don't want to fly. I'm not going to fly. If they make you do all the stuff that you got to do, I'm not doing it. So, what? Another one? And it's Austin Martin to 299. I wonder how far of a drive it is. I bet you it's like a 14-hour drive. I might be. See, things have changed. I can do more things starting very soon, in about a month. Tate asks, Striker, outside of Bowman, is there anything else mid-range you would ever look at buying? I buy all kinds of stuff at the mid-range. Topps Chrome is like one of the best things. Wilman Diaz Chrome, that's a good first. Piron. But yeah, you can start Topps Chrome. Bowman, Bowman Chrome, Bowman Draft. Topps Chrome. Then flagship stuff probably. But you've also got, I like Allen and Ginter. Well, not yet. I like Gypsy Queen. I like Museum Collect. That's higher. Now we're talking about higher end stuff. So, but Gypsy's a fun one that I enjoy. What else? Just look at my stash. Yeah, Topps Chrome. It's mostly like Chrome and Bowman. That's just the best stuff. Only the best for my people. I mean, this year's Bowman would be considered probably a mid to high range product, high end product that you can get at a mid to low end price, which is why I've been touting it. It's like, you can't just look at, like, if you look at what are the guys going for right now out of that product, it's like, okay, you can find guys that are worth a bunch of money. But if you project any bit into the future, you can say almost guaranteed some of these guys are going to become big prospects. They don't have to make it. They just become big prospects. And the value of their cards goes way up. There's so many position player firsts. And that's the kind of card that holds value. Doesn't matter what their name is, when they were drafted, when they were picked, how much they paid for them. None of that matters. It just matters how old are they, and you know what team they play for can matter a little bit, but trades happen. And are they a position player? That's it. So that's why Bowman's so... You have to look into... You have to have the ability to look into the future a little bit. Springer, refractor. And just see like what could be. Like if you look at a Topps Chrome... If you look at... Say Topps Chrome comes out, you got a list of rookies. You don't have to look into the future that far for that. You're like, these guys are like who we've been waiting for, who we're looking for, and it's like, bam, this product's crazy good. Certainly some players can come out of there that surprise you. And there can be even more of a ceiling that comes out of it, even more of a mid-low, like everything just bumps way up. Alberto Celestino, first, going to the Twins. Mike? Terrible. No. Why? Wow, okay. She just had a little hiccup, but it's all good now. I don't know what happened. Give it a little refresh, just in case you get stuck. But we're streaming full data now. Eduardo Garcia. Purple Shimmer first. These are numbered to 250. Give me a 5x5 if you guys are back. You can hear me, see me, read me loud and clear. Tobias says, how did you get into doing public breaks? No one in Australia does breaks all that well. Yeah, nobody in anywhere does breaks all that well. That's how I got into break. I started watching them, and I started my own channel, opening my own stuff. And then my people wanted me to do breaks for them. So I was like, all right, I'll try. Never did it before. Started doing it, more and more people wanted it in. It got to the point where I couldn't even like meet everybody's needs. I couldn't do enough of them. So we started the Patreon group to try to like simmer the demand down a little bit. And then it just keeps getting crazier and crazier. But there's not a lot of like high quality breakers at all. Like this is it, folks. You're looking at them. I'm just kidding. Kind of. But a lot of like, it's one of those things where everybody wants to be one, but not everybody has it. Yep. Started opening on my own stuff. Got a big following, and here we go. Here we are. If anybody, like, I get a lot of messages from people. Emails, messages, notes, comments, all that kind of stuff. People wanting to know, hey, I want to become a breaker. How do I do it? I can't get anybody to buy into my breaks. What's the trick? The trick is establish yourself. Start doing your own openings. Start your own channel. Do your own openings. Be yourself. And, you know, gain a following of people that want to watch you and that want to get into your breaks. If you just go out there and you just start offering breaks, nobody knows who you are. Why would they get on your... How do they know you're not just going to be a con artist or something? So you got to establish a reputation. It's like anything, any kind of business. Start any business. If you just expect like all the customers to come to you, you're going to be expecting for a while. That is a sweet card. Look at him. I love that. Also having a passion for it. So like a lot of breakers want to jump in and do all different sports too. They want to do baseball, basketball, football, Pokemon, Magic the Gathering. Like, I don't know. All the stuff. That's not for me. I like to focus in on what I'm passionate about. If I did football breaks and basketball breaks, I'd just be like a normal... I mean, it'd still be good, obviously, but I'm not passionate about it. You think Mike Trout cards are going to go up? I don't know what they're at right now, but I will be buying a Mike Trout rookie sometime in my life. And it's going to be while the market's down. And then, yes, they will go up. If Mike Trout retired today, he would still have a tremendous amount of hobby value, in my opinion. He's going to be playing for like 10 more years, guys. You think Cabrera, you think the accolades that Miguel Cabrera is getting right now are awesome? Like, oh man, it's been so long since we saw a guy 3,000 hits, 500 home runs, save for Pujols. Wait till Trout gets 5 more years under his belt. I am gonna go for, well, I that's the one I'm gonna buy, Chris. The well, it's not technically his first, it's his Bowman rookie. That's the one I want. I want the Bowman rookie Trout, and I want the paper, surprisingly. And there's reasons behind that. I'm not gonna spill the beans until I get it, then I'll tell you why. But there's a particular one that I want, and it's those packs that we've been opening. I got a couple left. That's how you get that Trout. But they're very expensive. I can't really afford to just like rip a bunch of them myself. They're like $100 a pack. And it's hard, but it's not impossible to get them. So like adding one to a break every now and then is fun because there's a possibility like we could get them and someone's going to have a great day. But I'm going to buy a PSA 10 when the price is right. When I feel like the price has reached rock bottom, which maybe it already has. Matt Brash. But I got to have a Trout rookie in my collection. One or many. I don't know. I might just sell off like a bunch of cards that I really like to try to afford one. Tom Seaver, no hit club. You know, so sometimes you got to do that. Sell off some of your PC so you can get like something you really, really want. Boom! Jose Altuve. Let us see who has the Astros today. Raymond does. Raymond, you're on the board with a relic. Chris has got a PSA 8. I think Luis Seal's good. I was on him before. I had him on my fantasy team when he was a rookie. When he first came up, he had like a couple of good performances and I swooped him up. So I'm pretty familiar with Luis Seal and his abilities, and I think he's good. Bryce with the sweet shades. It's kind of funny how we're pulling all different ones. We haven't gotten a double of this yet. And what do you get? One of these per hobby box about? I like how it's kind of rare. I don't like that, you know, you get the same old inserts over and over and over. I like it when they're a little more rare. It reminds me of back like in the 90s when you're insert chasing. How fun was that? I'm sure a lot of us here collected in the 90s when inserts were the big thing. It was so much fun pulling an insert. I remember just like that was the thing. That was like the only thing. You know, inserts, the base cards were cool too, but inserts were where it's at. Guys, we just got a rookie short print of Josh Lowe. Get the Rays today. Hal, congratulations, Hal. Yeah, it went from flashy feet to sweet shades. I like the sweet shades better. No one wants a picture of a foot. Okay, there are some people. But those people are weird. Sweet shades, though. Anybody can get behind that. I like feet. I don't know why. What movie is that from? Jazzy. Oh. Glorious gloves. You got it, Mr. Deeds. Very, very sneaky. You think Bryce Harper's value should be higher? His cards will slowly appreciate, I believe. Could be wrong. You never know about stuff like this, but He's one of the most hyped players to come into the MLB that have actually lived up to their hype. Ooh, the bling might be a good one. Dead. Yeah, like, what would you call it? Bangin' bling? Shiny diamonds? Glorious gold? Epic elbow pads. How about this one? Mechanical men, and it's all like, it's the people that wear the most armor on them when they're batting. Mechanical men. Jonathan Diaz. Rookie. Aaron Judge. Chain Gang. Something tells me the PC police might come out for that one. But I don't know. They don't care too much about... I don't know. Baez? Gold. Okay. O'Neal Cruz Gold. Now we got one. This is the guy we wanted in Series 1. Another one of the guys we wanted in Series 1. We didn't get him. I think I'm going to put him on the stand, man. O'Neal Cruz, huge prospect. Literally huge. 6'7". Next, Aaron Judge. You heard it here first. He's not. He's not. I'm not going to belittle Aaron Judge like that. But maybe he's going to be really good. I don't know why they keep holding him back. I know he's not performing that well in the minors, but dude, like, how old's the guy got to be before you're going to let him come up? One more season, one more year of seasoning. Jose Ramirez, home run challenge, going to the Guardians. It's like the Pirates will bring up every scrub you've never heard of before, and then not their best guy. Everybody but their best guy. There's another one, Ian Cruz. Soto. I think we got our money's worth out of this box. Big time. Boom! All right, bring it down a notch. We're just gonna dabble. It worked in the first box. Try to pad the Wander collection for nothing. It's basically free. What card is the rarest? It would be a one-of-one card of sorts. Or do you mean on the stage right now? It would be that. Or maybe that. Actually, take that back. This one is the rarest. This is numbered to 25. There's only 25 of these that exist. Happens to have an auto on it too, which is even better. If you meant rarest on the stage. But there's more cards rarer than that Honus Wagner, that's for sure. Any one-of-one's more rare. There's only one of them. Look at this. That's why we did it. We got what we were looking for. What a bonus. Spectacular. Hell, congratulations. And Ryan's dropping a $9.99 super, says, incredible garden, Striker. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for the super. Anytime on my end. Appreciate you. Yeah, the garden's going awesome. We've already been picking strawberries. The strawberries are just tons of them already. Can't believe that. Usually I thought they were a little later in the year, but Ronnie Dawson, rainbow foil. Whoa, bonus. How about the number medallion for Wander? What, these are like the two luckiest blasters out of this break and the last break. Spectacular blasters. We got two rare Wanders. I know some of you were thinking, like, really? We want a Series 1 blast. Trust me. Blue, Jesse Winker. Mark McGuire, Devers. And the chrome is Aaron Judge. Okay. Spectacular box. Now we're going to go big. We're going to hit this tribute box up. If you don't know about tribute, 6 hits, 3 autos, 3 memorabilia cards. And some of the memorabilia cards have these little stickers on them that will track the game. You can go and find out what game they actually wore that memorabilia in, which is a really cool touch. Tate dropping a $9.99, says, huge Cubs fan. Any chance I'll see them win another World Series in my life? With the Ricketts family at the helm. LOL. Well, it kind of depends on what they got when they traded away the farm, or just let the farm go. I don't know what they got. That will help speed things up. But if they got anything close to what the Tigers did when we traded everybody away for a rebuilding, it might not matter. You're lucky if you get like one like everyday player out of the deal. But I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. And I wish your Cubs the best of luck. Green Tatis. Here's the hit. Mariano Rivera, 6 of 50 solid gold greats. That is a sick hit. That's a case hit, I believe. That is, look at the beautiful signature. Man, what a card. You got the Yankees. Steven, congratulations. Man, we got 2 bangers already. Woo! Couple of window dressings right there. What a way to start the box. Don't think the Sox are going to make the playoffs? They will. I mean, yeah. They got to get healthy. They've been hit by injuries like left and right. It's crazy. Pedroia. Here comes the hit. Ooh, dual patch. Dual Hall of Famers, 9 of 10. Wow! Another sweet one. 9 of 10. Chipper and Smoltz going to the Braves. Taylor. Very cool. Bang. Dual patches. That's awesome. Man, we're getting some... Oh, Shohei on the back. Abreu on the front. And Matt Chapman to 199. Going to Oakland. Bobby. Jordan. Cabrera. And it's going to be an auto. Blue auto. Kranick. Adam. I have a history with this guy. That's the only reason. It's a fine card. Max Kranick auto. Everybody's deepest, darkest desire is the new K. He gets a special top loader, fresh out of a box, unopened, sealed box of top loaders. What history? I don't know. I pulled him one time and was unimpressed. That's the history. Buster Posey. Cal Ripken Jr. We got another auto here. Jake Cousins. Going to the Brewers. Mike, congratulations. He's no Max Kranick. That's for sure. Get it. All right, Jake, good luck. We just pulled your boy Kranick, so hopefully that'll be good luck for you. We've pulled a couple of those. Altuve. Glass now. And Devers. Look at that. Look at that swatch. Almost looked like it's a bloody one, but that's a dirty swatch to 99. And you can see, dude, this is cool. So it's dirty. You can find the game and how it got dirty and watch that game back on, like if you have MLB TV, I believe you can just go back and watch any game. That's sweet. Dirt relic. Going to Brandon. Let's go, Brandon. Check it out. Go check that out. Watch that game. See what happened. It might be something interesting. It would be especially cool to get one of those of someone who hit an inside the park home run and then slid into home, and like that's why it was dirty. That's what came to my mind. Topps Chrome 2021 Jumbo Box. 5. Count them, 5 autographs. Jeter's ASMR, says Michael Harris for the Braves, is going to be big. I know, man. I had a Michael Harris Chrome first auto. Sent it away to PSA. I pulled it out of a box myself for a PC opening. Sent it away, got a PSA 10. And I was kind of keeping an eye on him because I knew he was like he was high in the Braves organization, high prospect. And I'm like, I don't know when he's going to make his debut. I don't know what's up with that, but it turns out he's pretty good. So I ended up selling it, but I made a couple $100 off it. But that is one guy I wish I would have kept. Aqua. Jonah Heim. Hey. This dude's good. Way better than Sam Huff. To 199 autograph. This one's going to Oakland, although he is a Texas Ranger now. He's a switch hitter, too. Yeah, he's a switch hitter. Pretty cool. Bobby. Refractor Yachty. What if he never got dirty that game? Then you would know there's for sure shenanigans. I just want to see if Wong's still hanging around. Oh, he is. I didn't even see him say that about Huff 7 comments ago. I just knew he was probably hanging around, and if he heard it, it would definitely get a rise out of him. Alec Bohm. All right, so here's the thing about Bohm. I've been watching a little bit of Phillies lately. He's a good batter, but man, does he suck as a fielder. He's one of the worst fielders I've ever seen. Just mistake after mistake after mistake. Mental error, throwing error, fielding error, doesn't know what to do. Hopefully you can get over that. That's a sweet card. I love the prisms. Doing a break on Thursday? Most likely, yeah. Probably Thursday and Friday. Laoda, there's a link pinned to the top to become a slammer. You got to join the club. Get in on the group. And you get notified when I list a break. I send you a link. And I sell the breaks on my website, strikerbreaks.com. PayPal only, no international shipping. Sorry, Canadians. A lot of you watch the channel and I love you. But I'm not going through the hassle of international shipping. So if you have a P.O. box or something in the States, you're all good. Christian Javier autograph. That one's going to Raymond. It's a good pitcher. Yeah, you got that's a great idea, Norton. He should DH or slide over to first. Yep. He is super young. Yeah, Jake. Good point. I agree with both of you. He has time to figure it out, but he's not. It's not like. You know how we give Bo a hard time because he's not the best defender, but he's way better than Bohm, in my opinion. Bohm it's not clicking. He's not making the right decisions fast enough. It has to be instinct, and that's the kind of thing you get from reps. So yes, more time, he can fix it. But how much time you got? You know, McClanahan, the Phillies are wanting to contend. And they're not going to be able to contend. You imagine what happens when you get into the playoffs and you make those kind of mistakes? Dude, they'll turn on you, especially in Philly. They already have, kind of. You can't do that in the playoffs. And I don't know. if he's got enough time this season to like turn it around on third base. Trout. You make one mistake in the playoffs and that's could be the end of everything. Mountcastle. It's almost like MLB playoffs, when you get there, it's almost a battle of who makes the fewest mistakes. Can you make every routine play? Can you fill the strike zone up if you're a pitcher? No walks, no errors. And that can win it for you. Longoria to $2.99. And the thing about the Phillies, in my opinion, is they have an awesome offense. So, Bohm's, do they really need him? If he's going to cost you runs defensively. No. See you, King. Have a good night. Like, would it be better to just get a stellar defender in there at third and have Bohm DH, like you said? I think it would at this point. Jimenez and Guzman. A Guzman auto. Going to Ryan. I haven't put any money on the World Series yet. I don't like to do future betting because you're just, especially like it's baseball season. I know you're not talking like legitimate betting, but if I were to bet, I don't really like putting a bunch of money down on futures. You're just giving your money away, man. Your money can work for you that whole time that it's just sitting there in Vegas. You might lose. And if you win, it's like, man, I could have used that money for making money. Mike Trout, Prismic Power. Warriors winning it all? I hope so. Were you here the other day, Javier? When I, on the fly, just dropped 100 on the Warriors. Like, I was like, I'm a contrarian. I'll pick the Celtics. And then I looked at the odds and I was like, I don't like those odds. I'm going with the Warriors. Ozuna, Prism. Jared Oliva. Another Pittsburgh hit. He has a nice home right next to our boy Max. Perfect. This is a refractor. To $4.99. Here we go, Adam. 2 stand-worthy cards. Bohm's a negative 0.8 watt for his defense. You're going all in on Arias. What do you mean? Like his cards? Or are you betting on him? He usually hits for like a high average. But about it. Luis Campusano. Green Shimmer to 99. Did you miss the whole stream? No, we got 1, 2, 3 boxes and a couple of packs left to go. You missed a little bit, but these boys right here, front and center for you. Not exactly center. DH Bohm, where you put Schwarber. Good point. He can play the outfield. He's not good out there. He's not great out there, but he can play. Story Ruiz. I don't know. I don't have any solid thoughts on him. Haven't looked into him. Rafael Marcon. Autograph. Going to the Phillies. We talk about the Phillies. You get the Phillies auto. Calvin. You know, Story Ruiz. I know I had a PSA 10 auto of his at one point. I wonder if I still do. PSA 10 first auto, purple, I believe. I probably sold it. He's leading the league in average and on base. Okay. I love it. I love hearing all this stuff. There's Jazz rookie. Bregman. Man, we didn't get a lot of numbered cards out of there, did we? Oh, I guess we got 3. We did. 4. Okay. Plus a refractor auto. So we did get some good numbered cards. To $3.99. Yeah, let's turn to, yeah, you're right, man. Anybody can play anywhere. It's just like, how good are they going to be there? How many, and is the ball going to find them? A lot. In like difficult scenarios. Routine plays, no problem. Weird baseball plays, now you're in a weird spot. Like if you don't have a bunch of reps out there and the ball's going to bounce off the wall a weird way or something, or you don't get a good jump on it. Speaking of, the Tigers, man, they put Willie Castro out in center field one day. What a joke. And then they put him in right the next day. He's misplaying balls left and right. Like he can't read them. It's embarrassing. We got a 2019 Series 2 value pack. See if we can't hit a Tatis or a Vlad or a Pete. Eloy, that's not a good sign. Carlos Santana for our base hits. But we'll see. Could get a sick gold still or parallel. But Carlos Santana generally means not a good pack for base. Tony Kemp, gold. Brock Holt, rainbow. Yep. I've opened a few of these. All right. But this one, Chrome, pink pack. Let's go. What's up, Boston Card Nut? Pack number 1. Scherzer Prism. Rowdy rookie. Rowdy's doing well. I'm glad he found a home in Milwaukee. Batting 4th or 5th usually. I'm a U of M guy, Doug. I went to U of M Flint for a couple years, so I got a little, and my dad went to U of M. We got a little connection there. But one of my best friends, a couple of them, went to State, so I'm not like a State hater. I'm not one of those guys. The Estudillo, I know, I saw Estudillo in there, and I was thinking about showcasing him, but not enough time for fun and games. Big pink. Let's do it. That's a nice one. Kyle Tucker, rookie pink. Oh, back-to-back Jacks. Let's go, Vladdy and Kyle Tucker. Back-to-back. Can we? Maybe? One more? Oh, the pink Vlad. Whoo! I love it. That is nasty. Sean, congratulations, man. Yeah. That's why we do it. Dart throw, baby. And we hit like a double bullseye with one dart. I don't know. Tucker's not a bullseye, but he is something. He's something. Oh, man. What kind of room are we going to need? I'm going to put him in the secondary pile, I think. Even though on a normal day, that would go on the stage. Let's see what we got in here. Mega. Since it's a mega rip. Yeah, the Tucker's good by himself. That would have been a successful pack if we just would have got the Tucker. Yeah, dude, this break is just going awesome. We got 4 hits of the break. And other secondary ones that are like that orange Giolito. Or is that Giolito? No, who is that? Rodon. They look the same. Played on the same team. All right, here it is. Blaze Jordan first. Secondary pile. Dominguez. We've got a Jumbo Series 2 left. And we've got another 21 Chrome Hobby. So we got 3, 4, 5 more guaranteed hits. What's up, LA? LA Collection. All right, the Mojo packs. Let's get something good out of it. Keep it going. Keep the good vibes going. Some color. Or an auto. Maybe? No. Madrigal. Riley Green. Decent prospect. Those mega boxes are cheap. Affordable. Here it is. Box number 2 of the Chrome. We got a couple of parallels, couple of autos, a bunch of good base rookies. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to keep this stage like, really well manicured. What is being a striker? Being a legend? What do you mean, me? How did I get the name Striker? That killed a man in Nam. How come when you kill a man... I can't remember how it goes. Wayne's World. How come you kill a man in battle? It's heroic. But if you kill a man in the heat of passion, it's murder. Nicotine says, best Bowman 2022 product for parallels. Well, I made a whole video about it. You should check it out. Because it's kind of they're all different. I broke down all the odds, buddy. Go check my channel. There'll be a thumbnail. It'll be like, this box is best. Check it out. I broke it all down. Gold. Or is that yellow? I think it's yellow. Austin Meadows, yellow to 75. Yeah. I don't even own a gun, let alone many guns, which would necessitate an entire rack. A gun rack. She comes walking in with a giant present. We broke up. I can't remember. I've watched Wayne's World so many times. I don't want to mess up the quotes. Starling Aguilar. First. Auto. Going to the Mariners. Andrew, congratulations. Never know about something like this, you know? Look how young this dude is. 04. Like he could, how 5'11", 170. He's still growing. Probably be 6 foot, $185. Perfect. I'm going to cover up the goodies. We'll have to check them out at the end. We'll see you guys later. There's a video about what it is to be a slammer on the homepage of my website, strikerbreaks.com. Also on the YouTube channel here. You can check it out. Luis Rodriguez, Chrome first. Are you talking about me, Rigsby? I know, I don't want to cover up the Mariano. I don't want to cover him up. But, you know, you get too much eye candy and then you get addicted. We don't want that. Because then you go through withdrawals when I take them away. And it's just, it's unfortunate for everybody around you. Stadium Club and Stadium Club Chrome. Wong's got it right. If anybody wants to hear the best song ever made, ever, type in the Ballad of Kikuchi, and you're in for a treat. Patrick Bailey to 199. San Francisco. Are we ever going to see Patrick Bailey? How old is he now? We better see him soon. That was a high pick. 13th overall. First rounder for the Giants. No, they're going to keep riding. Oh, he's a catcher. Yeah. So it's like, hey, I got an idea, San Francisco. Let's draft Joey Bart and then Patrick Bailey. Just a bunch of catchers. Thought he was first baseman for a while. They must have changed it around. So many catchers. We want to be just like Texas and have way more catchers than anybody knows what to do with. Orange Shimmer. Here we go. Come on, Biggie. A big one. It's a first. It's Washington. Oh, first Orange Shimmer auto. Armando Cruz. Wow. Dylan. Nice hit, buddy. Look at that. Hobby. I don't think Judge will get... If Judge gets 60 plus... Here's why I don't think that. It's because of statistics. So if you look at, like, there will be an outlier as far as like home run statistics, but if you do like if you plot all the points of like how many home runs they get and you graph it all out, if he got 60, like nobody's hitting home runs this year. It's a dead ball season, right? So if he were to get 60, he would be, I don't know how many standard deviations above like the next guy. Like it would be such an outlier to be weird. So I think at some point it levels off. For example, I heard Judge was plus 250 to hit a home run today, and someone was touting it as a good play. That's not a good play. Plus 250 to hit a home run. You know how hard it is to hit a home run in major leagues? Yeah, Judge is doing it all the time, left and right, but on average, like a good home run hitter will hit a home run like 1 out of 14 at-bats, something like that. So that's at least 3 or 4 games, one in every 3 or 4 games. Let's say you get 4 at-bats. You know, so if you're only getting plus 250, I feel like you should be getting at least... I mean, if it was closer to 300, if you're using plus 280 or something, I'd be like, oh, all right. But like plus 300, I don't bet a whole lot of home run props because it's such a long shot. That Cruz is listed at 1,200 at the moment. Ooh! Is this the hit of the break? This might be the hit. We have so many to decide. I don't know how to do it. We got another one right here. Ronnie Mauricio. To 199. Like if it was back in 2019 and you were asking me if Judge can hit 60, I'd be like, yeah, probably. Juiced up balls. Everybody's hitting home runs. They're going out like crazy. It's more, I could see it. And he might hit 50. Even 50 is going to be really high for this season. $54 says Jeter. Yeah. That's a good ceiling, I think, to like maybe he can get to that. That's a lot. 54 bombs. Joe Adell. All right, we got 1 box left, and it's a jumbo of Series 2. Can we get another short print? We got one of the big ones. Can we possibly get another? Favorite Topps product so far this year? I like Gypsy. I mean, Gypsy, Bowman. Series 2 is way better than people are giving it credit for. If you didn't watch my video, the box I opened, I broke it down a little bit, but why this product is being slept on and it probably shouldn't be. Bo, All-Star. There's not a lot of good base rookies. That's the only thing. Yeah, the price of cards goes up and down, up and down, up and down. So, like, you got to have some kind of a guess, though, right? You say that those are prices from 2 months ago. Well, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna use? Nothing. Just want to make up a magic number. All right, here we go. I'm just going through all these fast. We don't need to look at the base cards. Oh, well, here's our short print. It's Willie Mays. I don't know if they call that a leisure suit, but look at those boots. Let's call those, crocodile skin boots. They are fancy and snazzy. And Willie is just looking sharp. I mean, look at the boots. One leg up on the fireplace. He's got it going on. Going to the Christopher with the Giants. Yeah, you know what? Another thing about Michael Harris that is important is they need another lefty in that lineup. They got Olsen, that's huge. And then they've got Albies, who's a switch hitter, but he's better against lefty pitching than he is right-handed pitching. So when he switches over to the other side, he's not as good. So it's not like he doesn't have like a huge advantage. Another home field advantage. We got 2 of them. Man, these feel different. They're definitely different, guys. They feel like almost like those hologram cards, the 3D cards that you would get back in the day. It's got some kind of a texture to the front. It's different than the home field advantage Series 1 cards. I knew it looked different, but I finally felt it. Was that last break we got that? Or is that... Yeah, it must have been last break. So we got a home field advantage, both breaks. Absolutely jam-packed stage. And we're not even close to being done with this box. Bunch of base. Good stuff. In the middle, where it should be. That's the most Willie Mays card ever. Yeah. Willie channeling his inner Willie Mays A's. Dugout congratulations with Shohei. And Taylor Widener. Got to put him in the secondary pile, guys. This is out of control. I got way too much. Honestly, I can't fit any. I can fit one more card, which will be the auto. The Series 2 and Bowman Mega Deluxe break was a huge success. Luke Voigt and Bubik. Goldish. Now this one looks like, I don't know, like blonde. Call that one blonde. We've had all different shades of gold. Duval, Acuna. Dylan with a 1999 tip the dealer. Thanks, Striker. Thank you. Appreciate the tip. As always. Got that banger. Banger. From where I'm sitting, it looks blonde. But they're all, like the other one looks more bronze, definitely. Some of them look copper, some of them look brown. None of them look gold. Gold foils look gold. Right here. Jose Urena, don't even have him on the team, I don't think. I don't think he plays in Major League Baseball anymore. Rodolfo Castro autograph, rookie auto. On card, rookie auto. Another Pittsburgh Pirates hit. We got 3 Pirates on the stage. All autographs. This is the best one of them, maybe. I mean, you got the refractor rookie auto. I gotta sip some water here. Oh, we forgot to do the silver. Oh, we forgot to do both silver packs. All right, halftime from the box. It's a bucko break, indeed. Spray tan? Maybe. Not orange enough for the spray tan. Trout. Trout silver pack's a good one. Anything in here? We got an auto in here? Nope. Oh! Boom! Boom, boom, boom! Man. Another good break for Wanders. We've got 3 good Wanders. This is the best one out of the 3. The silver pack Wanderers. I didn't give enough credit to silver pack rookies before I started chasing the Tatis and realized how valuable they can be. Adam says Pirates. Don't you mean future Yankees and Dodgers? I don't think the Yankees and Dodgers want any piece of those guys. Why would they? They're looking to win a championship. They're not looking to become in last place. It's the year of making fun of the Pirates. Don't take any offense, guys. Just trying to have a good time. Pittsburgh fans. It's the year of mocking them. It's nothing I can do about it. Now, this one is spray tan for sure. You called spray tan. It's looking different on the screen than it looks in real life, but it's like an orangish brown. That's so funny. You pulled a Series 1 purple. Oh yeah, that's a big card. The purple, that, you know, you could, just depending on the trajectory of his career, it could be like $1,000 card in the PSA 10 or even more. I mean, you never know. Mahika. And one of these, it's Brooks Robinson this time. I'm going to set him in the secondary pile. Shohei. I never made fun of them until this season, the Pirates. Many people did, but I never cared enough to make fun of them. Which is worse, actually. It's worse if someone doesn't even care enough to use their brain to think of something funny to say about you. Chris Owings. And Pablo Lopez, this one's way different. This one's like light tan. Unbelievable QC on this stuff. Christian Yelich. Oh, did you see that next card? Secondary pile. Yelich. Pinstripe. Look at this. That's so sweet. I do like these cards. Sweet shades. It is sweet. It's shiny, and the glasses have their own shine to it too. We got 4 pretty awesome Wander rookies in this. It's even got the rookie insignia on top. Spectacular. Two packs left, guys. It does have a Reds patch. That's weird. Isn't that weird? It's got a Reds patch on a Brooks Robinson card. Was he ever a Red? Did he go into that All-Star game as a Red somehow? I don't know Brooks Robinson's career. Greenskeeper's an Oriole guy. Greenskeeper? What's his story? Dylan Cease. Nothing in this pack. Last but not least, since he hosted it, so every one of these All-Star Game cards have a Cincy logo in there? No, I don't think so. We pulled one. Are they different All-Star years? Is that what's going on? And then the city that hosts it gets the patch? All right, we're figuring it out. Deduction. Nando, you might even be able to use this year. If he comes back. Senzentella, no hit. Club, and that is all. All right, what a stage. I'm gonna leave, man. We have 5 absolute fire bombs. I'm gonna leave them all in the middle here, and you guys are gonna have to vote for the hit of the break. All right, here we go. Guzman auto, Castro on card, home field advantage Bregman. Willie just looking like a stud. Mauricio to 199. Marcon auto. Bregman to 399. Bowman Prism rookie. Austin Meadows to 75. Starling Aguilar auto. Patrick Bailey to 199. Oliva refractor auto. And here are our choices, ladies and gentlemen. This stand is like caught on another stand, and it's... Let me get all these out of the way. Choices for hit of the break. Put it in the chat. Put your vote in. Armando Cruz, orange shimmer, first auto to 25. Wow. It's a big boy. Vladdy, pink, chrome, rookie. Smoltz and Chipper, dual patches to 10. Mariano Rivera to 50, solid gold greats. And Julio Rodriguez, we got the short print rookie. Put it in the chat. Which one you like? Kranick to 150. Cousins to 199. Devers, a real dirty one to 99. Looks like blood on there too, but I think it's just dirt. Jonah Heim, rookie auto to 199. Evan Longoria purple. Campusano green shimmer. Chapman, trifecta, a bat and 2 swatches to 199. Look at all these crazy wanders. Sweet Shades Wander, Silver Pack, the 87, and the Blaster Box number medallion. Look at that spread. That's sweet. O'Neal Cruz gold rookie. Josh Lowe short print. Altuve relic. Eduardo Garcia purple shimmer. Javier rookie auto. Joe Ryan short print. Celestino auto. Springer to $4.99. Austin Martin to $2.99. Kyle Hurt first auto to $2.99. Luis Rodriguez first refractor. Aaron Nola first to one, or not first. Aaron Nola swatch to $1.99. We even got this. I mean, Carlos Rodon, silver pack auto to 25. Now I'm going to check and see who the winner is. Is it a runaway? Is it a runaway? Let's see. I'm going to scroll all the way back up. Okay, we got Cruz. Mariano. Cruz. It's Cruz. The people have spoken. The people have spoken. Ladies and gentlemen, Strikers hit of the break. Armando Cruz, orange shimmer first, 25. I think this is going to go on the Hall of Hits. I mean, several. I could put all of those on the Hall of Hits. Check it out, strikerbreaks.com. If you want to see some of the better hits we've ever had. Here they are. One last look. Smoltz and Chipper to 10. Numbered to 10. Mariano to 50. Beautiful sig. And Julio. Short print. Spectacular break. I had a great time with you guys. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to do some more breaks this week. At least one more day of two breaks in one day. Probably on Thursday. We might even do another double on Friday. Thanks for watching. I will catch